In this video, I'm going to show you how I went from being noob right here and become a max level pro without using any Robux. I will also show you what fruit I got in roll, swords, and fighting style. Tell me in the comment section below if I missed something. Alright, without further ado, let's get straight into it. First, what most players would do is pick pirate and began to level up fast. There we go. Now we are level 10 and ready to leave the island. I bought a katana at the sword dealer first before heading to the Gorilla Island. The level is so fast, but I made it faster using the free XP code. After defeating the monkeys, I head straight to my cousin and defeat them as well. I skip the Gorilla King so I can save as much time and earn on quests defeating gorillas instead. I started going to Pirate Island around level 35 and now we just got to level 40. After that, I go to the Brutes and earn my way up to level 50. There we go. Now we are at level 50. Let's roll our first fruit. Remember that any fruit that has been given on a first roll, I will need to use it to help me grind faster. And there it is, a spin fruit, the best fruit in the game. Anyway, I hop onto the desert island. The first mobs here are just decent, not very much spread out, which can help players get more levels fast. I reached level 75 and stay there for a bit. I made my first combo.
Bye-bye.
I think no one else can do that. Anyway, I leveled up my mastery on spin fruit to 25 and give me this ability.
Helicopter, helicopter!
After that, I rolled a fruit and look what he gave me, a flame fruit. No more helicopter, I guess. I quickly gain 90 levels and head to the next island. After reaching level 100, I continue my grind at Snowman's and spent my remaining XP code. I also skipped the Yeti to save some time. Anyway, I head to the Marine headquarters after that. I gain an insane amount of level here because every mobs is mostly stick together. After reaching 140, I head to Jungle Island and roll a fruit. And look what he gave me, a better one for grinding. Bro really loved me at first see, huh? Anyway, I killed the Vice Admiral first before eating the magma and continue my grind. And now we go to the Skylands. The mobs are not much separated. The problem here is the quest giver is above and it's hard to go back and forth. I don't want to lose my home point at the jungle because I don't know where it is. So my dumb ass keep going back and forth at the quest giver and use the hard way. Anyway, we reached 190 fast, but I stayed for more because of the XP code. We don't want to waste them. After reaching 201, we head straight to prison. I used another free XP code, and we managed to level up to 237, and I push quests now on the bosses in the prison. Bosses here are actually 3, which is a good place to have server hop. What I do is lure the chief and the warden until I reach a certain level. As you can see now, we reached 240, and we now kill Swan. What I've learned on this boss pattern of attacks is you need a range attacks because he will use strings if you're near. If you're long range, he will use a lightning strike like, so you need to go around him so you don't get hit by it. Anyway, I keep server hopping and kill 3 bosses until I get to level 274. Because I want to skip most levels from Coliseum, but I'm so unlucky because they never give me an item drop. I went to sleep for a bit, and after 2 hours, I roll a fruit again, and look what he gave me. OMG, a dough version, 0.5. Before I go back to grinding, I change my melee first to Dark Step. Anyway, after that, we reached 300 and headed to Magma Island. I instantly bought the skills from Ability Teacher and went from the mobs. The first mobs here is so spread out and it's just 5 mobs, which is irritating to farm. But I take the L and went to grind for it. Anyway, I rolled a fruit and look what he gave me. A little bird. I already have one, so I'ma give it to the noobs, especially to the Marine starter because they are good players. I rolled again and gave me this fruit. I wish I can convert this to a real diamond. Anyway, I used another free XP code and server hop Magma Admiral. I used the remaining minutes on him, and it quickly reached to 386. Bro really gave me a... Let's go to Underwater City. The mobs separated here as usual. I farmed the remaining level to the first mobs and skipped the other ones. Anyway, we reached level 425. Let's now fight the boss. The boss here is a bit tanky and will repeat his HP because he is mad. His skill will buff and increase more damage. I defeated Fishman Lord multiple times and farm my remaining level to the Fishman Warriors. We now reached level 450. And now we are heading again to Skylands, the upper one. Now this is God's Guard mobs is good to grind level. The mobs are decent to farm and it's not much spread out. It also fast to respawn. So if you are using a 2xXP code, I recommend to stay here and level up fast. After leveling up to 530, I decided to defeat the boss Whisper and continue to grind to Shandas for remaining level until I reach 580. After that, I go to the boss, which is Thunder God. You can get killed instantly here if you are not careful and dodge his attacks. The boss can drop a good item which can boost your Blox Fruit damage. Anyway, this is how to get free Kitsune.
Why kill me, brew?
Sorry.
I thought we friends.
Washington trying Kitsune moves.
Can I have Kitsune?
No sorry. I ate the last one.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Anyway, I server hopped the Thunder God boss multiple times and reached to 625. Fun fact, he never dropped me an item. Look at these, a goofy ghost again. Anyway, let's go to the last island, which is the Fountain City. The mobs here and obstacles are the worst. Although the mobs give tons of experience, you can't lure most of them. It's really hard, especially the second mobs. So I stick to the first mob, which is the galley pirates. I have encountered the first exploiter in my life at the first sea, and he is bugging me. So look what I gave him, a motivational slap and bring him back to hell. I quickly made to 675 and go for the boss, which is Frankie the Cyborg. His attack pattern is easy to dodge, unless you're so noob like me. Anyway, before we leave, I learned the electric fighting style. I got tired of server hopping and just farmed my remaining level to the galley pirates, and there we go, we finally at level 700. Now let's roll a fruit before leaving the first sea.
Oh my God!
OMG, I got my first legendary fruit. Anyway, if you guys don't know how to leave the first sea, I will also teach you because you guys are noobs like me. Anyway, let's go to the prison island and talk to the NPC called Military Detective. You need to go to the frozen island and kill the Ice Admiral. Now go back to the prison and talk to the NPC again. After that, go to the middle town and find the NPC called Experience Captain. And there we go. We are now at second sea and quickly level up and made 725. Now we are heading for the next mobs. While doing the second mobs, I come across to this look-ass cafe, and someone just gave me legendary fruit, OMG. Anyway, I rolled a fruit after that, he gave me this. I tried my first factory after that. Look at these, another one. Bro, these exploiters is so many, the core doesn't even stayed for 5 seconds. After that, I made my first trade in history of Blox Fruits. Was this L? We reached 750 and head straight to Kill Diamond. This boss drops good item. But as usual, we don't get them. After killing Diamond, I go back to cafe and look at these. A free magma laying around. I'm your new master now. I constantly farm and server hop Diamond Boss and earn my way up to level 775. I took a break and this bro rolled a fruit for me. Bro rolled for me because he can't give me leopard fruit. Now we can go to the second quest giver, where I grind my level up to 790. Anyway, we reached level 800 fast. I also skipped Jeremy in earlier. I once traded my gum fruit to get the light fruit. I began to go to Fruit Gacha, but then this happened. After storaging my traded light fruit, I ate the light fruit in roll because I don't have storage. Either I lose it or use it, right? The light is good anyway. I can also V2 the light since I'm on C2. I began to grind as many hours as I can until I completed all V1 light fruit mastery. Look at these. A trash roll. Anyway, although the light is good for grinding and such, good damage, good for getting quests because of flight, I don't think it will have the advantage when it comes to the biggest bird. The Buddha! After I checked the dealer, I saw the Buddha on stock. I don't have much money because I bought the soul cane on first sea, but I quickly take a grind and earn money by using light. I got the Buddha and I'm much more happy. Until I keep punching and punching and punching like it's not gonna end. But anyway, since it is what it is to get the max level fast, I keep grinding. I quickly defeated Jeremy, and to get level 899. Now, we are ready to leave the island to go for the green zone. The mobs are really spread out like people during epidemic. But using Buddha has an advantage to dash into the enemy like it's almost in front on them fast. It has cleave damage all around. You can even attack even if they're at the back of you. Wait, pause. Anyway, I defeat Fakita and he give me meteorite. Like I'm gonna eat that thing because I'm so hungry for levels. So I defeated more of him so I can move to the next island. I got another fruit, but it's not dragon, so it's not good anyways. I quickly go to the graveyard and defeat zombies. Yay, we are level 975. I just need to defeat the vampires, and we're at level 1000. I'm so noob that I didn't record, but as you can see, we are now 1000, and we go headed to the next island, which is Snow Mountain. As usual, the mobs are so spread out. But it gives a good exp, and I made more levels fast. Anyway, I quickly rest and rolled the best fruit in the galaxy of Blox Fruits. I defeated the mobs in Snow Island and reached 1,100. OMG, we are almost to the 1,500, but now we are going to the hot and cold island because we need to be warm. Like my ball. Anyway, I quickly headed there and defeat lab subordinates of Dr. Vegapunk. Easy. I just go on top of the igloo so I don't get comboed by these mobs. Anyway, I got the chop fruit. I quickly headed back to the island, but suddenly the Shanks Arm Eater pop up. The hackers and bounty hunters quickly pop up too like a mushroom and we defeated them. I got curious on this Fist of Darkness and use it on this island.
What the fuck?
Look how fast these players are, they're already here. The players killed me, and now I don't know where it is. But after a second, they killed Darkbeard, and I still got the rewards while finding the island like I share Zoro's brain. Anyway, I get tired of using the 3 katana and get the saber and buy instinct aura, so my character will get more cooler, huh?
Shout out to Arsenix who teaches me how to get saber. Join our Discord link in the description.
I find a new server where they are helping players do Buddha raid, including me. They said that just stay at the back and we'll do the boss because it's really hard if you don't have awakened Buddha yet and low level. Anyway, I got my Buddha awakened and changed my race. Please don't cancel me because I'm not racist. But I changed my race to Angel. I quickly go back to grinding and gain fast level in Hot and Cold Island. Someone wants to defeat me using Portal, but the only thing he do is to teleport. I didn't want to waste much time there, so I killed him. Anyway, I got leveled up and go for the Smoke Admiral. Although his attacks is not much strong, he can smoke your whole screen like he is the admin of the game and wanted to kick me out because I'm too strong. So I killed him and get his fruit to Zioles, my friend. My computer got corrupted and almost delete all the videos, but luckily I recovered it. Except the time where I'm getting the V2 and V3 Angel. The mob seems closer, so I got good XP and grind. Another star fruit again. Why not give me so much star in my grades instead of here? I get too much light fruit. Anyway, I put it there so people will be surprised. I grind level again and reached level 1175. I then level up now to 1200 after defeating the mobs in Hot and Cold Island. I quickly ran to First Sea to record how to get the water kung fu, and then come back at the Second Sea. I heard that the core is gonna get destroyed, so I didn't waste time going there. And I got a reward for being the biggest bird in this server. I quickly hop up again to the island and reach 1250. There we can now go the Cursed Ship. Cursed Ship is a bit small for Buddha, such a biggest bird like me, so I'm not much gonna use Buddha here. I finally got into the bottom of the ship where I can use the Buddha. The cursed captain spawns and give us a little bit of bounty and title. We are currently now at 1300. This is the role that I'm looking for, but please give me mythical fruit. I did help my friend in Blox Fruit to awaken his Buddha before going back to the grind. Look at these. We are out of that miserable anti-Buddha ship island. I reached level 1375 fast and head to the next mobs. This mobs is good to get XP. Even though they are so separated, they can make grind faster. And they don't do much combo because they can't get near to Buddha. I headed back again to roll a fruit. And it's so worth it that I want to my hands to get rip off because numbness for grinding so much. This is bullshit. Anyway, I take a break and look at these. He really gave me a mythical fruit. OMG. But please not these mythical fruit next time. I go back and reach for Ice Admiral. I quickly killed it and head straight to the last island, which is... I forgot what it's called. Anyway, the mobs here are fast to spawn and as usual easy to kill using Buddha. Even though the quest is above. You can just set a home point near it, so if you're done on quest, you can just teleport. I quickly reach 1450 and go above. I simply go back, take a break from grinding by getting the Dragon Breathe from Sabi because the Water Kung Fu is already at max 400 mastery. I try to roll a fruit and look what he gave me. A star for being such an idiot anyway. After that, we reached level 1473 and headed for the final boss. I didn't get much trouble to it. And I grind my remaining levels again at above. Yay, we finally reached 1500. Now we need go to King Redhead and defeat Rip Indra. I didn't really defeat Rip Indra. I just summon him so I can enter to 3rd sea. Bro messaged me through Wi-Fi hockey. After that, I went straight to the captain and taken me to the 3rd sea. Anyway, currently I'm at the 3rd sea and we are now heading to grind to the town port. The mobs here seems pretty separated. But as a professional biggest version 2 Buddha user, this island is easy. I tried to make 50 levels as fast as possible so I can move to the boss. Until these guys shows up.
No. Wait.
Anyway, I did manage to the boss of the island and get the remaining level to move on to the next island. First roll of the 3rd sea. I think you don't really like me, huh? I rest for a bit and look what he gave it again to me. Anyway, I went back to grinding and someone again interrupts my farming. A leopard user. Bro thinks he is him. I killed him twice and he never come back. I did then reach 1600 and went for another roll. Bro gave me a star. I wish you give me that when I was on 1st grade. I go back to 2nd sea to get the Sharkman karate because my hands are having abs now for all of those hours grinding. Went back to 3rd sea, killed the Cake Prince with the army of hackers and gave me a pale scarf. I just used this scarf for wider vision on Instinct Aura. Our pretty face is covered up, so it's not good in style. Anyway, this Amazon island is so big and the mobs are so separated like they really hated each other. What does funny here is that the mob seems pretty drunk every time they spawn. I'm now level 1675. We are now seeing the boss, which is the Boa Hancock. She uses old version of Love Fruit and gives so much bounty and level, so Emma stick to server hopping. She gave us her bow. We now finally out of this miserable lonely island. Let's go now to the next. The mobs on this island is much more worse, but there's no other way to lure them all and kill. Anyway, the spawn time is not that much fast as well, so you just to kill them all one by one. We reached 1750 now and headed for the boss. But before that, I searched the top of this tree and see if I could find anything there. I saw an invincible misc. This top of the tree looks like my head right now. Anyway, I server hopped again many times and level up to 1775. I roll a fruit and look what he gave me. An anti-sword players. I will eat this soon, it's very effective. It's better than Kitsune, try it. I got back again at the 2nd sea to rest and look at these. I found the Master of Auras and gave me a legendary color. What a Sigma. I rolled then the best and overpowered fruit of the galaxy of Blox Fruits. I made again another corrupted file. But we did reach 1825 now, and headed for the next quests. This place is good to farm because it's not much separated and can rest my arms a little bit to wait the mobs respawn. What is bad here is that it's near with the mansion filled with greedy 2.5 million wannabe bounty hunters and just wants to interrupt a Buddha farmer. Anyway, I killed him quick. He got no match with the biggest bird in the game. I made a promise to Xyles that if he doesn't give me anything good fruit in this video, he is gay. Don't let me down, bro. We then moved to Upper Quest and reached 1875. We are now needed to defeat Captain Elephant. I heard that this boss drops valuable items too. Anyway, this is also a good way to server hop because every time I spawned a mansion, I can just use instinct aura if the boss is there. The quest giver is also near, so it's a win to server hop on this one. Anyway, we reached 1900 OMG, it's so fast. But I feel like I need my arms to rest for a week for all of this grinding. Speaking of rest, he giving me a sign using his fruit. Anyways, we hopped on again and defeated jungle pirates. A bounty hunter come up and I get to slap him in the face. I went to roll a gacha and look at what he gave me. Look at that big smile. You think I'm happy too, you son of a bitch. I got a bandana for killing this lonely mob here. I went back to grinding and server hop again, the beautiful pirate. I don't recommend this boss for server hopping because first, she has so much damage. Second, the quest and where you spawn is so far. But I still did it because I'm brain dead. Anyway, I just rest again for grinding and roll a fruit and look what he gave me. A flame so I can burn him and put it back to his ass. I also did find the legendary swordsman which give me this sword. I then move on to Graveyard where I fought many skeletons before reaching 2000. And now let's roll a fruit. I'm so happy. What you're witnessing now is me facing the most feared Blox Fruit user in Blox Fruits.
Let me tell you something.
Bro, Kitsune is so mad. I just want to sit on his back.
What do you mean by that?
Anyway, I moved on and reached for the next quest, which is in Hunted Castle. The mobs are good here. Even though it's a tight space, the biggest bird can still fit. This is by far the best one to farm for now. Anyway, I reached to 2050 fast and will continue the grind there until 2075. I reached 2075, now we are headed to the Peanut Island, which is the opposite of this graveyard castle. Although the mobs are stick, the tree, the houses, and nuts are all over the place.
These nuts.
After I reached 2100 in the first quest giver, I get back to the graveyard and level the remaining 25 levels so I can move on to the next island. Look at these. A trash roll. I moved on to the next island that I hoped it's better than the Peanut Island. And here it is. I got stuck. Please don't do anything to me. I rest for a bit and roll a good fruit. I tried to drop it on the table and this happened. I guess don't ever drop a valuable fruit now. I quickly reached then to 2175 and headed for the Cake Queen. The area around her is a small bad. If you stay inside, you won't get blast always. But you will get irritated for always getting knocked back by her skill. The Cake Queen is a bit hard to kill, but I'm harder. Anyway, I killed her multiple times by hopping and gave me a buddy sword before leaving. The sword is considered as an anti-Buddha, so if you want to counter me as a Buddha user, don't use this sword, thanks. I reached 2200 and head for the main island. I did rest a bit on grinding and go for gacha, and look what he gave me again. I quickly reached 2300 and again I rolled a fruit. OMG, I got luffy. I went back and head straight for the Chocolate Island. No kidding now. This island is the best to grind at Third Sea. The mobs are not separated. Clear view in bird's eye. And 4 different quests. I quickly hopped in to learn Superhuman because as you can see, the Sharkman Karate is already at max level. I even got the title. I'm now the Finger of Death. Anyway, I got the chop fruit. What is wrong about the biggest bird here is this quest giver right here. I can't reach him because there is a roof. I give him a quick back to forth and as you can see, it works.
What are you talking about, man?
OMG, we are now at 2040 and heading for the next island. Although the Candy Island has many obstacles, it's still reasonable to farm because the mobs are stick together. I can do all around on them and make level for the Superhuman Mastery. Another bounty hunter interrupts our grinding. I decided that I'm done fighting hiding or letting myself get killed. As you can see, he is so persistent to catch me. Anyway, he get tired. The superhuman is 400 mastery now, so I use Dark Step to max it as well. Anyway, I tried killing the pirates and give me a fruit. After that, I uses my pure red hockey to spawn Rip Indra. He is so tanky, and will repeat his HP for a second time. But his not as tanky when the Avengers of the Biggest Birds shows up. We killed him and give us his hat and access to portals. I used the portal to roll. I saw the spike fruit lonely in the floor. I rolled a fruit and as expected, I give him a buddy. Anyway, I quickly learned Electric Claw and used it to level up at the last island called Toki Outpost. OMG, we now reached level 2,475. It's almost 2,550, and my hand can rest in peace now. We are now 2,500. Zioles, my friend. If this 50 level left and you don't give me something good, you will be stay forever in my heart as a What is this trash? I take it back. This guy is so Sigma that this ski-beady toilet can't stop emoting Holy Gyat. Anyway, I went to second C and got the death step. I am now currently at level 2,525 and someone have a beef with me. Bro thinks he is him. He doesn't know who's the biggest bird is. Anyway, I rolled another gacha and look what he gave me again. Bro is so desperate now, huh? I quickly traded to Portal because I don't have another storage. I give the pirate raid another try and look at these goofy can't even last hit. I feel bad for them, so I gave them the fruit. Anyway, I traded my remaining Buddha fruit for Venom. Was it L? Let's go. We now are at max level. Bro, I'm so tired I can't feel my ball. Anyway, now that we reach the max level, I got a bonus clip for you guys at the end of the video. If you want these type of yapping and noobs to max level journey, please make sure to like and subscribe. I also accept suggestions what I should do next. Feel free to type it in the comment section below. Until next time.